My name is Lezlie Reeves, and I have been with Dillon CPAs for 2 years. I worked for KPMG right out of college, and then after that, I worked in the industry, in the oil and gas industry for a few years before staying home with my kids for 13 years. My kids are 8, 14, and 15. So I had kind of heard of Marcus and Rachel, met Rachel through our kids' activity swim team. I actually hosted a wine and cheese night in our neighborhood for the ladies, and Rachel came and talked about, in conversation about how she and her husband had a CPA firm and how they enjoyed hiring moms who were ready to return to work. And in my head, I thought, oh, this is a great idea. But I had been thinking about going back to work, but really did not want or couldn't imagine what our family life would be like if I went back after having been home with them for so long. It's very cliche. You hear like work-life balance, and you don't really know if that's going to be true until you get the boots on the floor. About 6 months to a year later, I saw a posting that Dillon CPAs was hiring, and so then I called Rachel and said, hey, I saw your post. And after I met the team, they actually told me, they said, why don't you start a heavy part-time and just get your family adjusted to this. We want this to be long-term for you, and we don't want you to feel overwhelmed in 3 months and decide that working's not for you. So that was my first note that, okay, like, oh, these people are who they say they are. So there's definitely room to grow. And that's a pretty cool place to be. And the fact that I feel like we're pioneers in this new way of doing a firm. I don't feel like I've stopped at a CFO. I feel like if I'm content here, they will let me stay here as long as I do a great job. But if there's another place I want to grow, I do feel like that's an opportunity.